Okay guys, we're going to do an unboxing of the UE Megaboom 3. This is the newest edition. I actually already have one of these. So this will actually be my second because I want to be able to pair them up. So kind of to uh, jump to the chase, I love this thing. Um, Here's model number, serial number, just so you know which one I've got. But this is the new as of 2020. You can connect as many as you'd like, essentially, for party up mode, which is what I'm going to be using it for outdoors. But this one's waterproof. It actually does float. That's not just a cool picture. It actually is waterproof and it does float. So if you're worried about taking this to a pool, the beach, anything like that, having it outdoors and a rainstorm starts, anything like that, this thing is absolutely no big problem with it at all. Drop resistant or drop proof, they're actually calling it now. But the IPX rating is 67, so basically like a waterproof phone. 360 sound, 20-hour battery. It's at least that is what I get it from because I played on probably half the volume for our backyard, and that's more than enough. They say thundering bass. I mean, indoors it's a little bit, it projects quite loud, but outdoors it projects really loud, but the bass isn't as big as it is indoors, maybe is what I'm trying to say. It projects well either way. So here's the box, just a flip top box, which is pretty cool. Foam lining here. And here you go, here she is. So this one is new, you got the plastic covering on here. But you got the power button on off. This is the magic button, which you can actually hold this for 3 seconds. It'll sync up to different music services like Spotify, Deezer, and there's some others. But you can actually set up playlists that it will automatically jump to your playlist, so you don't have to go through your phone and coordinate all that. That back is just an indicator light, but when you turn it on, it'll come up with a cool sound. There she
Please
is.
download the Boom and Megaboom app to experience all of the features of your speaker.
That's the girl's voice. That's when you turn it off. So again, and then one of the cool things is, so volume up, volume down, these buttons are actually tactile buttons that you can use. And if you hold them both,
20% charge.
so right out of the box, 20% charge. You got your flip covering your micro USB. I do wish it was USB-C. That might be my only complaint about the whole unit. This is your carry tab for it. I actually put a carabiner through mine, just makes it a million times easier to carry. But one of the new things on this one is it actually has a charging stand for it, which I do actually have. In fact, let me grab that. Okay, so here is my other unit. And so here they are side by side. That one I've been using for roughly 6 months. So here we go. So you got the charging brick in here and the USB cord. Now this is a proprietary cord. Not all of the cords will actually fit in there. That's a bit of a miss for me as far as the design, but they come with the cord in the box, so you don't have to buy them. But this is the charging stand. So the speakers actually just sit directly on it, and it will actually charge while it's sitting there. So you can actually play it from that position. You can play it while it's charging, anything like that. But instead of having to use that cord in the back, which is just kind of awkward, you can just set it on here, charge it. I just charge it. I usually have them plugged in near the bar area, near the pool in the backyard. So I grab it off the stand and I'm ready to rock and roll. So back to the unboxing. So again, got the rest of the carrying case to it, the cradle to it. You got some instructions booklets, and there's your brick and USB, and some more paperwork. But that's everything that's in the box. So everything you need to rock and roll. Nothing you have to buy. The docking stand I think was 25 bucks. And just because I use this pretty much 4 or 5 times a week. So to me it was worth it. But just kind of give you a sense of the volumes do work. You can also control the volume from the volume buttons on your phone, of course. The charging dock here. Um, You'll both of those again. It'll give you your percent battery. The app works really well. If you get into the app, you can actually do a lot more with the equalizer, so you can actually adjust the sound to the type of music that you like. You could spend hours of playing with that for each song. Just kind of find something that you like. So my quick review of the sound here, outstanding, especially for an outdoor speaker. The size of this thing is, I think it's diminutive based on everything that you get out of it and the 360 sound. Um, Projects extremely loud. Like this can cover any size backyard. If you have an acre, I think with two of these things, you can still make it feel like a very filled area. Um, Booming bass, I think, is a bit misleading. I mean, anybody who knows, if you have, a 12-inch Velodyne subwoofer in your house shaking the walls, this is not that, right? But it does have punchy bass, I will say. Um, it's good. Like it makes for a very complete sound range. There's nothing missing. The mids aren't as crisp as others I've heard in speaker ranges, but when you're talking about, especially for outdoor use, mids can tend to get lost anyhow. It's kind of the highs, the lows, and that upper range, which really help project and give you clarity of sound. And, if you listen to EDM or singer songwriter music or 70s, anything like that, it's all going to be great. Hip hop does really well as well. I just really can't think of anywhere where it underperforms. So much so that I bought a second one. Let's put it that way. Um, Definitely give it 2 thumbs up. Hopefully you enjoy it. Thanks.